India has seen an unprecedented rise in COVID cases over the last 3 weeks, with some states reporting over 50,000 daily coronavirus infections. The states, which were reporting the highest number of COVID cases till now, have started to show a sliding curve, and in some cases the coronavirus wave is showing signs of plateauing, the Union Health Ministry said in a press briefing on Tuesday. The Health Ministry said 82.75% 27,304 of the total COVID cases the country had been cured. This is besides the 15,221 or 16.16% active cases. India is witnessing a decline in cases over the last few days. The Health Ministry said the country witnessed 14,188 cases on May 7, while 403,738 cases were reported on May 9. In the last 2 days, we have further seen a downward trend where 366,161 cases were reported on May 10 and 329,942 fresh cases were seen on May 11, said a Health Ministry official. The number of cases looked plateauing. Some of the key states among them are Maharashtra, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. The Health Ministry said the center was also monitoring states where the number of cases was still on the rise. Some of these states are Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Orissa, Punjab and a few more. A group, Union Health Ministry, under the Disaster Management Act, enunciated a national policy for admission in COVID-dedicated hospitals. What does the policy say? A positive COVID test is not mandatory for admission. No patient will be refused service on any account. No domicile required for admission to any facility anywhere in the country.
More than 70 bodies have been recovered from the river in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Local reports claim more than 100 bodies have been dumped into the river. The discovery of bodies has triggered panic over the spread of COVID through Ganga river water. Can rivers spread COVID? This question involves answer to two other critical questions. Does COVID spread from a dead body? Does COVID spread through water? There is lack of clarity whether a dead body is infectious for COVID. Many experts dismiss the possibility of a dead body posing a COVID risk. However, authorities continue to have body disposal protocol for COVID cases. Health agencies in India prescribe utmost care in the handling of the bodies of people succumbing to COVID. The guidelines issued by the Union Health Ministry and the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, suggest there is a possibility of coronavirus infection in handling dead bodies. They prescribe use of personal protective equipment, including masks and eyewear, hand sanitization and also disinfecting of bag containing the dead body. In the UK, the guidance for care of the deceased with suspected or confirmed coronavirus, COVID-19, updated on April 22 this year, provide more elaborate protocols for different group of handlers including health workers, municipal professionals and family members or relatives. It declares its objective as two-pronged to ensure that the deceased are treated with sensitivity, dignity and respect, which did not happen in the case of the deceased whose bodies were found floating in Ganga in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. People who need to come into contact with the deceased or who work in services providing care for the deceased are protected from infection. In the US, however, the protocol is little different. It makes a distinction from highly infectious Ebola in the cases of deaths occurring from COVID. The US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says, based on what we know now, it is believed there is little risk of getting COVID from a dead body. However, even the CDC has a warning: family members can view the body but must stand at least 1 meter away from other persons viewing the body. They should not touch the body without taking precautions. The CDC also advises the use of gloves, gown, water and soap or diluted chlorine solution, mask, goggles or face cover to protect from splashing of any body fluids. This takes us to the second question. Does COVID spread through water? According to health experts and agencies, the SARS-CoV-2, the coronavirus that causes COVID, spreads principally through respiratory droplets produced by an infected person during cough, sneeze, speech or breathing. Some of the droplets are very small, called aerosols, and they can be airborne over a distance greater than 2 meters. This means that coronavirus stays safe in the water released by an infected person. Some studies have found evidence of coronavirus in fecal matter of infected persons. It is not certain, however, whether infected fecal matter can infect a healthy person. But body fluids may transmit coronavirus. However, there is no evidence to suggest that running water or even a swimming pool can be the route of transmission for SARS-CoV-2. Air in close contact remains the only proven route of COVID transmission. though some studies have found SARS-CoV-2 in river and wastewaters but with unproven transmissibility. In its Mythbusters series, The WHO says the COVID virus does not transmit through water while swimming. However, the virus spreads between people when someone has close contact with an infected person. Now, let us go back to the original question, whether dumping of bodies in river can spread COVID. The possibility of COVID transmission is unlikely or only a theoretical possibility in the absence of enough research about whether aquatic life can transmit coronavirus from one species to another. Yet dead bodies are considered contagious and have a large number of bacteria and viruses that would only increase pollution levels in Ganga in this case. There could be other adverse impacts on health for those coming in direct contact with floating dead bodies. However, the discovery of dead bodies in Ganga is a tale of denial of dignity in death and apathy of the system which even the dead once voted to keep in place. Thank you for watching and please support us. For more latest information please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.